Alright, I hope this is good. I'm still trying to figure out camera angles, but I think I'm in an okay spot, so we'll see. But this is just gonna be like a little baby book haul because I got a few books over the holidays and I went to San Francisco and bought one book, so I have like a few things to share and I thought, why not? So the first one is Quarter Life Poetry, for Poems for the Broke, Young, and Hungry, or the Young, Broke, and Hungry. Hangry. Bullshit. Poems for the Young, Broke, and Hangry by Samantha Jane, and it's just this little like poetry picture book type deal that I'm excited to read. I've been on a big poetry kick lately because in the summer I read Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. Rupi Kaur. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm gonna put it as text here, and I should have looked it up before I did this video, but I didn't, and I don't want to murder it. So it's Milk and Honey, because that book was just so viscerally like satisfying to read, and it was so good. And I've been trying to find the like poetry high of that book for a while now, and I got kind of close in December because I read Are You Happy by Margaret. Or You Are Happy by Margaret Atwood and Diving into the Wreck by Adrienne Rich, and those were both pretty good. I have like sort of reviews on them on my Goodreads, but they like it still doesn't have quite that punch. And I also got The Princess Saves Herself in this one, which this is a very Instagrammable book cover, I must say. I put it on Instagram and got a lot of likes on it, surprisingly. Just for my general Instagram engagement, it was surprising, but I don't know. I've already read this. I read this in December. I read the first half and I thought it was really good, and the second half it kind of went down, but this is like a good read, especially if you like minimalistic poetry. This is really good. So this is part of the haul, but this is also like a mini review you just got in the haul, which is such a deal. You guys are so lucky. The third book I got for Christmas was I Wrote This For You, Please Find This, and this is kind of like short, I wouldn't call it verse, like prose, and there's pictures, and I don't know, it was in like in Amazon when it's like, oh, you bought this so you'll probably like this. It was in the recommendations, and I think I looked it up on Goodreads and it had like a pretty good review, so I bought it. And this is, again, I was just looking for things to buy that kind of had basically that just weren't young adult, because I read a lot of young adult, and I was like, I want to like go outside my comfort zone and read some interesting things. So yeah, and this is by another Ian S. Thomas, but that could totally not be how you're supposed to pronounce that. The Princess Saves Herself in this one is by Amanda Lovelace. I didn't mention that, so I'm mentioning that now. I got La Douleur Exquise by J.R. Rogue. This is turning into just me not understanding how to say anything, and it's poetry, I think, about love. But this was another thing that was like just in my recommended Amazon purchases, and I liked the cover, which, I shouldn't only be buying things that I like covers for, but I did it. So the back says, for every lover who has tasted the unrequited kind too many times. So I guess that could sort of be me, but not really. But I thought it looked good. I'm probably hoping to read this in February, but we'll see. And then finally I went up to San Francisco, and my friend and I, while we were car's coming. While we were trying to pass time before dinner, we went into this like little independent bookstore, and not little independent, it was like a pretty good sized bookstore, and we were just looking at the books, and I was like, really, I wanted to try and buy one book while I was up there, and so I thought I'd get The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I'm pretty excited to read this. This will probably also definitely be in my February reads, just because I think it's Hulu. Hulu's doing this book as a TV series, and I'm excited about that, so I wanted to read this because this is like supposed to be like really good, kind of like sci-fi by a female author, so I was like, oh, I should definitely like read that. So I'm pretty stoked about it, and I kind of figured this is a book where I wouldn't mind having my own personal copy because I was just gonna get it from the library, but I I'm kind of happy just to have my own personal copy of it so that I can kind of read it. And also, usually with these books, these sorts of books, I like to be able to have the option to highlight or make notes if I want to. So yeah, this is just supposed to be like really good classic sci-fi, I think. It could be fantasy. I'm like 90% sure it's sci-fi, and I'm stoked about it. I like the cover too. I also thought I should probably get a copy before they're only selling like covers that have the TV series stuff on it, just because I really don't like those covers that much. They're not bad, they're not my favorite. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm not gonna do a summary because I really don't know much about what it's about, and I feel like I rather summarize it after I've read the book, so I can't do anything that's maybe accidentally spoilery, so I'm not gonna summarize it for you guys. Sorry, but yeah, I am just excited to have this, and I think it should be a pretty good read. So that's what I bought or received in the past few, like, month and a half? Yeah, month and a half. Yeah, I don't really buy books like en masse anymore that often just because I have so much that I still need to get through, but I was excited because I had like 5 that I bought within the span of 2 months, and so I thought, why not share? Yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching A Book Jockey, and I will talk to you guys later. Cool.